It's your boy Zappa, Daimyo of Super Robo, and this is your tactical forecast for June 2025. The previous vote on the channel in regards to my personal naming, the Super Robot Wars Librarian was like, it's a nice choice, but it is kind of plain, as many people were telling me. And the King of the Giant Robots was a title that was given. And as I brought this up to my roommate Pariah, he commented the Daimyo of Super Robo. Because, well, he didn't comment, but he told me in person, because I live with the guy. He mentioned Daimyo of Super Robo. And, hey, not only, like, it feels alliterative, but it's a given title. So sometime later this month, videos will hopefully, probably, ideally, start off with the new title. I have to get used to it. And that doesn't mean I'm not going to use the old outfit. You know, this. But I might, shoot for a new one. I had an idea and then I lost it. I'll have to find it again. Oh, it was Mr. Bushido. Mayhap. But I did recently get this one this year, and I haven't used it for one of these update videos, so hey, welcome. This is your update video for June, where we discuss what has been and what may be to come. Because not but a couple days ago, things have come to be. Previously, in the month of May, we wrapped up Suikoden 1, The Rude Master. I don't have any big or small words to say outside of what I already said at the end of the Let's Play, but I enjoyed it. That's a good-ass remake. I have no intentions of doing Suikoden 2. I just don't. That said, with it now officially wrapped up, hey, oh no, I have botched. There we go. That fixed that. In any case, I fixed it. I fixed the thing that I unfixed. We also did a quick run back to Monster Hunter Wilds because they dropped some really interesting Street Fighter 6 crossover DLC. And as much as Parasite did not enjoy it, I found it perfectly fine. It's a little different than, the usual. I don't know if you can still get the mission rewards if you played the match normally, like if you fight with weapon, but maybe you're doing extra damage with punching. I don't know. Who knows? These are a mystery. That said, as is a forming tradition at the first of the month, we've taken a look at another video game that is on my radar, but I'm not too sure if I have the time or effort yet to put into it. But also, demos count. So we go through and find out, what is Chaos Front? I will tell you now, it's good. But then the regular scheduling, every Monday through Thursday at noon Central Standard Time, because we're still in Texas Colony, is the second half Original Generations. We are playing through what is effectively the right route. If you go and check out the flowchart on Akarasu, there's a left side and a right side on route splits, and I'm playing the right side. And maybe because there's more enemies, maybe because I'm playing it a little smarter and not forgetting about getting Lamia kills, we're going to be able to probably get all the secrets. But as of this recording, I have not yet done the Big Stupid. That should be forthcoming. Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, we continue to play Saga Frontier 2 at noon Central Standard Time. Both of these games will continue to go forth until the end. I don't have any idea when Saga Frontier 2 is supposed to end. I don't know how long the game is. I have something I can go peek at real quick called the GameFAQs message boards. And when I look at what I've done and what I have left to do, I'm probably at about the 50-55% mark. But we continue to go forth until the end, at which point I will probably, like I was supposed to, go back to the list of stuff that I was scheduled to play this year. Let's see, Saga Frontier, and those done. And the next on the proper line is Daemon X Machina to play, but I might actually just slap all that stuff on a wheel, spin that wheel, and see what happens. I'm still living very minimalistically with my gaming setup, knowing that I'll be moving at some juncture. I don't want to like super unpack. I live comfortably, but not like I don't have everything everywhere. I still have boxes of stuff packed from the old place. But it's still a nice hefty list. And when we get there, we'll get there, and I'll figure that out. Although some of the games on this list are far easier to access than others. And I do have some science to do. But anyway, what has also come to light is that later this month, Front Mission 3 Remake finally drops. It is set to go, and by God, I've already forgotten when it's set. Is it the 26th or the 28th? According to Forever Entertainment's Twitter, I'm not calling it X, June 26th. If it so happens that Saga Frontier and Front Mission line up, we might go ahead and just do that. That is a high priority game. What am I talking about? We'll just do that. I'm fairly certain I will not finish Saga Frontier 2 by the time Front Mission 3 Remake comes out. So that's the plan. As many stupid things as I have said, that is the plan. Lol, indeed. The following plan after that, sometime in the future, I think he said July? I don't recall. But on the side, Steve of Super Retro Theater and I have resumed playing games together. And we recently finished recording Deception 3. So that Let's Play will go up on his channel. But until that is ready to go up, I have chosen to also play Deception 3. And one way or another, I'll try to sync up our episode count and our releases so that his Stage 1 and my Stage 1 come out on the same day. Now, he has a different sort of upload schedule than mine. He likes to do blocks of 4, and then a different game, and then a different game, and then another block of 4. I apologize if you hear my fingernail scraping against the microphone, trying to get some lingering dust stuff off. I should probably take this apart. This is the ADHD brain of your resident robot landlord, your daimyo. That said, either this month or next, episodes of Deception 3 will be going up. We're not streaming our recordings, but I figure if there's a morning I'm not feeling it, or we get an extra morning, we may return to Satisfactory. Steve's always wanted to go back to Satisfactory. I kind of want to go back to it now, but I'd rather wrap things up with, stuff we're already doing. And we continue on Saturday and Sunday mornings at 10 a.m. Central. A Flightless Bird and I play Super Robot Wars 30. I mean, that's it. Come join us for the live stream. And if you missed the streams, you can find all of the episodes that we record on his channel at FlightlessBirdYT. Link is always going to be in the description to, Bird, to Steve, to Stabby. You can all find all three of your channels in the description. You can also find a list of the games that I have played, a list of playlists in a tiny URL link. And if you want to go check out my Let's Play of Super Robot Wars 30, you can find the link there. Maybe you want to go check out my Let's Play of Deception 2, or somewhere in the demos and I know I have a singular video of Deception 1, and it's just not a game I enjoy. Rambling and raving aside, there's not much going on except for waiting for other games to come out. Front Mission 3, the announcement that was made days ago, that's high priority on the list now. Finally, all of the things, all the remasters that I've been waiting for have happened. And then Super Robot Wars Y. For anyone who is new here and has not heard, I will be playing that game a couple of days after release. I have a very important and highly prioritized previous engagement that weekend, and I will try to be home the Sunday after release to get started on that. If there's a demo, I will have the demo episode. I'll stream the demo at some point and save the episodes as a sort of lead up, probably starting on the day of release, so that I have extra time to get to playing the game proper. I am looking forward to the supposed flowchart that we had once seen. That's enough No, that's not enough ranting and rambling. I have one more thing. I noticed when I went to go... Let's bring up the Just Talking screen. I went to go and play Deception 3 on hardware, and putting my functioning PS1 disc into my functioning PS2, it was doing a weird capture thing where it would only capture the title screen of the game and the boot up of the PS2 and fuck all else, with my capture software and hardware saying this object is out of range or something to that effect. There are several variables in which I need to explore. Is there a weird resolution thing going on playing a PlayStation 1 game on a PlayStation 2? Because when I went to switch to a different game, it didn't capture... it didn't capture that either. It captured, the PS2 boot up and nothing else. But you would get the audio, so it's not like it's not working. But it's not capturing video. So, is it a resolution thing? Is the PlayStation just displaying weird resolution problems that my capture equipment does not like? The second problem was realizing after the fact that maybe the fact that I still had my PS2 plugged into my power converter, which downsteps the Japanese PlayStation into American voltage. Was that a problem? Was it not pulling enough power for the capture equipment to go through? I don't know. A mystery there. Is my PlayStation 2 getting old? It's also possible, because it was having the same issue where it would flicker for a split second, on display. For some reason, I didn't ever do it on capture, I think, but it did it on playing Shadow Hearts 2 did a weird thing where for a second it would not capture, but it would just be fine otherwise. The PlayStation getting old. Because I also noticed that when I played Impact not too long ago, I wasn't having that problem. Furthermore, I can't quite tell if I played alpha on my Japanese PlayStation or not? I don't think I did, but I don't actually remember. How did I play that? What did I play that on? Maybe if I actually go boot up the first episode, I can be able to tell, because I would want that to be doing the thing correctly. Long story short is I have some equipment testing to do, but I suspect mostly that one, PlayStation games don't want to be captured from my PlayStation 2. Second, my PlayStation 2 could be getting old and actually starting to die. It is the same PlayStation 2 I've had since I had a PlayStation 2. And I have a PS1 I can capture from, so there's things I can do. There's alternatives. It's just like an annoying mystery that in the last couple of days I have not had the time of day to go and explore into. Now that I'm done ranting and raving, let's more coherently go over the schedule, because that's what I like to do here at the end. Later on today at noon, we will have our monthly rising tradition of what is Chaos Front. Every Monday through Thursday at noon, Original Generations continues, ideally set to wrap up the week of the release of Robot Wars Y. On the weekends, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, Saga Frontier 2 continues to come out at noon. We do not have a tertiary game coming out every other day at 3 p.m. We are taking it easy. On Saturday and Sunday mornings at 10 a.m. Central, myself and a flightless bird are playing Super Robot Wars 30. The stream happens live on my channel at twitch.tv/ace_zappa. If you cannot catch us live, you can catch the uploads on his channel, Flightless Bird YT. The link is in the description. So please join us when and if you can. Greatly appreciated. And the last active gaming update is myself and Steve are taking care of a duality of Let's Plays with Deception 3. Information on releases forthcoming. When I re-verify when that time is, if he comments on this video or he tells me otherwise, I will update and we'll figure out when we'll start releasing that. I recall it being July. It could be later this month. I don't know. I will inform you when I have that data. When Saga Frontier 2 wraps up, we will get to the Front Mission 3 remake. I would like to have a physical copy, but we will continue to play it on the Switch, as much as that sometimes tends to be an actual problem because they don't like to patch it on the Switch. But it should be better than Front Mission 2, like by a country mile. If you would like to support me to the best of your ability, liking, subscribing to the channel, sharing my content with your friends who are like-minded individuals that enjoy retro video games and giant robot hypeness, click those buttons. Click like, leave a comment, subscribe, make number go up. It is only through you, the viewer, that I can one day make some pennies off of these videos. At least the ones that don't get copyright claimed because I decided to use Jam Project as part of the intro. Ha ha ha. You can also follow me on Twitch, aforementioned twitch.tv/ace_zappa. I exist on Blue Sky as acezappa.bluesky.social. I exist on Twitter at OvermanZS1. I am not very active on social media. I don't have a whole lot to say. I don't know why that is. Hopefully, things continue to progress relatively smoothly. And I'm going to try to find some free time to go figure out what's up with capturing PlayStation 1 games on my PS2. I thank you for sticking around and watching and commenting and all of the things that you do to keep us interactive. You and me and you, the community, and you, the individual. Good night, Space Knights.
It cultivates the mind, the spirit, and the soul, and we must always cultivate